How's it going, guys?
What do you got going on? Is it the Doors?
Yeah, it's Doors. You know, that 69 concert, I think. I don't know. 67. Best band ever. So,
Why do you look like the Pink Panther right now?
why do I look red?
Buddy, yeah, what the hell are you doing?
I
Are
think
you rolling around?
Oh, fuck. You look like you're rolling around in mustard, so there you go. All right, it's the sunlight, buddy. It's downstairs, or it's the lighting. So there you go. But it's a good time to do UFC predictions since the card finally got official with
Yeah.
yesterday. So here we go. We're not going to talk too much about the prelims, or it's a little top heavy of a card. But holy, look at that hairline. Horrible. We'll talk about the one fight on the prelims. Let's go to the main card to stack. So we'll do that right now.
Okay, so we're gonna hit the early prelims with a hard next, and then we're gonna hit most of the prelims with a normal next. But we'll stop at Volkan Ozdemir versus Jiri Prokaza.
Oh man, I'm a big Volkanovski fan, or Volkanovski. Wow, Volkan Ozdemir fan, and I think he beat Reyes. Yuri is going to be a problem, I think, in this light heavyweight division. So it's a toss-up of a fight. This guy's beaten King Mo, Fabio Maldonado. He's beaten some top guys out of the UFC, and he destroys them. But I think Volkan's going to win the decision, but in the future, Yuri's going to be one of the top 5 contenders in that division.
Yeah, Yuri's only 27. Volkan's still only 30 years old, though. People forget he's been around for a while. He's still only 30. He's just reaching his prime now. He's about 6'2". Yuri's 6'3". Similar size guys. I'm gonna go with Volkan Ozdemir. I think Yuri is gonna be the future. He's gonna have a bright future, but Volkan Ozdemir is one of those guys who you got to beat the top dog to beat. He's not a guy you want to fight on your way up.
No, like you're not fighting Shogun anymore. You're fighting Volkan, who's still not a gatekeeper, but he can still be a contender, really.
Right. Okay. I mean, he is one good win away from a title shot at any time.
Yeah, and he beat Dominic Reyes in many people's eyes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let's talk about the next fight on the main card.
Yeah.
We got Amanda Ribas versus Paige Van Zant. The return.
What's it been, like 14 months or something since Paige Van Zant fought or something?
Yeah, and she's going to get squashed.
You know what? I do think Ribas is the rightful favorite, but I'm going to take Paige Van Zant. Give me that.
That upset? Give me that. Put some money on it? Maybe. I don't know.
We'll see. I'll think about it.
It's hard to even bet on these fights because you just don't know. I got Ribas by unanimous decision for sure. Maybe even a submission, but I got her unanimous.
I mean, Paige won her last fight against Rachel. Rachel's 4-5, but I mean, I didn't think that Rachel. I thought Rachel was the better fighter. I thought Rachel was going to get the win, so she surprised me with that.
Rachel was also winning that fight.
Rachel was winning that fight. Yes, she was. Paige got cardio for days. It's only a 3-round fight, though. I don't know. It's going to be messy. It's either way. It's going to be a sloppy fight.
Oh yeah, but Ribas should win either submission or decision, my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. Next fight. Or who do you got? You didn't. You said Van Zant.
Yeah, I got Paige Van Zant. Hopefully she keeps her clothes on this time.
Yeah, I don't want to see her and her boyfriend do a dance on live pay-per-view. That'll bring ratings down.
We got Jessica Andrade taking on Rose Namajunas in the rematch.
This is a fight that should have happened for the title right away. But they threw Belly Zhang in there because they're going to China instead of the rematch. We didn't know if Rose was going to compete again. I got Rose by just unanimous decision. She's not going to get caught up. She's going to use stick and move for 3 rounds to get that win, just like she was in the first round of the first fight before she got slammed.
Thing is, no, she lost in the second round, I think.
It was the second round, but she looked like the best fighter I've ever seen in a championship fight in the first round. Like, I've never seen someone look that good.
That was the best Rose I've ever seen, and she lost the fight. Like, it was literally like 2 seconds of the fight she lost, and it ended up costing her the whole fight. Other than that, she won every second. She won every second before them.
For sure. She looked amazing.
I have a hard time seeing what Jessica Andrade can do to get in that position again. I don't think Rose will be stupid enough to go for the armbar when she gets lifted this time.
Yeah.
I think Rose just keeps it on her feet, just moves around, leg kicks, head kicks, and jabs the right hands all night, and just really pieces her up. Probably you see Jessica Andrade will be bloodied and beaten pretty bad by the end of the fight.
So you got unanimous?
Yeah, unanimous for sure.
Yeah, we might get a 10-8 round in there, 30-26. We don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with those title fights.
Okay, so we got Peter Yan taking on Jose Aldo in only Jose Aldo's second fight at bantamweight. He's coming off of a controversial loss to Marlon Moraes. Peter Yan's coming off of a lackluster win over Uriah Faber. Like, who cares? He beat up a 40-year-old surfer. Good for you, man. What do you think about this fight?
I respect Aldo a lot. Go check out my video, how he is most unappreciative. But it's a simple for me. I got Yan by second round head kick. He's going to stop him pretty quick.
Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Here's my thing on this one. Aldo's gas tank looked good when he fought at 135 for the first time. But that was only a 3-round fight. This is a title fight, so this is 5 rounds.
Yeah.
And also, we have to remember, in that first fight with Moraes, he only had to cut down to 136 for the non-title fight. He has to go to 135 this time. He's never made 135 before. I don't know how that's going to affect him. It's only 1 pound, but when you're already a huge bantamweight, 1 pound is a lot at that point.
Yeah. I agree.
I haven't seen that Peter Yan has what it takes to take out a legend like Jose Aldo. So it's hard to say. I got to stick with the consistent hand here. Give me Jose Aldo, unanimous decision.
Ooh, going all 5 rounds. We haven't seen him go 5 rounds either, Yan at all, so that could be one of those things.
Hey, John Dodson caught him.
Yeah, he did that. You're right. So we could see a new champion. So it's a toss-up. I do got Yan by second round knockout. And then the Funk Master get his belt.
Yeah, it's a tough. He's just waiting in the wind. But Peter Yan, there's so many questions around him because his biggest performances are against Jimmy Rivera, who's kind of hit or miss, and Uriah Faber, who was 1 fight back, who's 41 years old. I don't know. I just think that we don't know, and because of that, you have to take the consistent guy, Jose Aldo. We know how he performs in championship fights.
That's true, for sure. And he stays shit serious. So there you go. Talk about this co-main.
This one is the hardest pick on the card for me. Alexander Volkanovski taking on Max Holloway in the rematch.
Mm-hmm. My heart says I want Holloway to win, but I just know Volkanovski's going to win. I think it's going to look 50-45. I think he dominates the whole fight. The first fight was not close. I don't know why people make it out like it was close. I might have gave Max Holloway 1 round. That fight was not close at all. People make it out like it could have went split decision. It didn't. It wasn't close. Rewatch it. You're biased if you think that fight was close. There's no way Holloway won that fight. So I don't know. I think Volkanovski beats the Zoom training partner and takes the win with his title.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think you could there's an argument there for Max winning rounds 4 and 5. But either way, it doesn't matter. He lost the fight. It was definitely a unanimous decision. Very easy to tell, unanimous decision. But that being said, Max Holloway was coming on late in that fight. He made some adjustments. He was coming back. I can see him winning this one, but I don't like taking the guy who lost the first fight in the rematch, especially when
history shows that the rematch usually doesn't end up like Stipe versus Cormier too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't usually like taking the guy who lost the first one in the rematch, but I do believe it is still the blessed era. I think Max Holloway gets it done.
Yeah, he's only 28 years old. I would love to see him take over that featherweight crown. He's amazing, but I just think that Volkanovski is his kryptonite, and you'll get in still.
Does Volkanovski have longer arms than Max Holloway? Let's find out here real quick.
It might be because he has a T-Rex. Does he?
Dude, 181 centimeter reach for Volk, 175 for Holloway.
Oh God.
The hell? And they're like 4 inches in height difference.
That's crazy. Yeah, his arms. I don't know. I think Volk gets unanimous decision though. Well, let's talk what happened this weekend. The COVID test just came back, and we got ourselves a main event.
So I think this card just went just leveled up some life points, Yu-Gi-Oh style, with Gilbert Burns getting taken off the card and Jorge Masvidal getting entered in, which is unfortunate for Gilbert Burns. It's too bad he can't be here, but you know what? We get a better fight out of it.
Period. Yeah, I honestly think on 6 days' notice, this is very bad for Masvidal. It's not going to do as well as you think because people only have 6 days to really see it. Only diehard fans are following that we get a main event like this now too. I think they should have went with Volkanovski and maybe pushed it to a future card. That would have been better for promotion. It's not going to do as much better because they don't have much time to promote. And especially, like, you don't see posters out right now on bars. You know what I mean? It's only people who are diehard fans that are going to know that Masvidal's fighting now. They just didn't have time. I do have Usman destroying him for 5 rounds. It's going to be – I got it 50-44 across the board.
So you got a 10-8 round in there.
Yeah.
I think Masvidal pieces him up for the first round. He's going to – let's be honest here. He has no gas tank. His conditioning isn't going to be what it should be because he hasn't been trained. Like, when I say he has no gas tank, I'm not saying a Masvidal after a training camp has a great gas tank, but Masvidal coming in on 6 days' notice, his gas tank is going to be what it should be. So because of that, I think he goes for broke early, like some kind of Ben Askren flying knee style shit. He's going to be hitting Kamaru Usman a lot early, but Usman's got a chin. Usman's going to be sitting back and knowing that's the way he's going to play this game, and he'll weather the storm. And I think Usman will grind him out and wrestle him for about 4 rounds after that. And we will see a unanimous decision with Masvidal doing a lot of damage early and then getting mauled at the end.
So it will be – what do you have the scores? Because it's going to be a jockstrap sniffing contest, right?
I mean, I could see a 10-8 round for Masvidal off the bat in the first round. And then after that, I see 10-9s at the very least, Usman all the way.
Yeah, it's just going to be wrestling. I feel it's just going to be domination wrestling, which it sucks because, like, I feel like Masvidal would do better with way more of a training camp. Like, you can't really talk shit even if you beat a guy like that bad. If you beat him on 6 days, you know what I mean?
I feel like we'll know more after the fight, but there's a reason Masvidal took this fight. There's either some kind of crazy numbers beside this check, or he gets a guaranteed rematch, or he's getting pay-per-view points out the ass. But there's something that enticed him to take this fight because he normally, a guy like Masvidal, he's calculated, right? He's not going to take a fight on 6 days' notice unless he's getting a good deal or he believes he has a good chance of winning. And I don't think he actually believes he has a good chance of winning because he's fighting a monster on 6 days' notice. I think he's getting some kind of compensation or potentially a fight in the future lined up with Usman.
Absolutely. I do have it 50-44. I do think he comes out swinging, but I think he gets taken down right away. It's not going to be another flying knee, but we'll see.
Masvidal came out today and said if he wins this fight, he wants the title defense with either Stephen Thompson or Nate Diaz.
I've seen that. I like the Stephen Thompson fight a lot.
I don't think either of them deserve the title shot, though.
No, absolutely not. There's other people that could get it. Tyron Woodley have a title shot.
Right. Okay, here's the question I want to ask the people, and I want to ask you.
Connor.
Do you think – no, hold up. Do you think Masvidal walks to the cage with his BMF title?
No.
I'm going to say yes, he does. I bet he does.
Okay, well, we'll see. And let's talk. If he wins, Connor, next.
Yeah, it's so obvious, though. Yeah, like, of course you think Connor makes sense, but Connor's retired. Connor had a chance to call out Masvidal after his last fight. He didn't. He hasn't said anything about him since. So I'm going to say no. No, Connor's not next.
Yeah, but that could change, too, so we'll see.
If Masvidal starches Usman and just right hand sleeps him, Conor will be tweeting all night at Masvidal.
All we know is at the end of the day, Conor's not fighting unless there's a crowd. That is why he's retired. Until that happens, he's not going to be fighting.
That's bullshit, man. Like, let the man go make his money.
Yeah. So, end of the day, that's all we got for you guys.
One more point. If Usman wins, is he the BMF champion?
No.
No? Yeah, I agree. I don't think so.
No, he's taking a guy on 6 days' notice. I think it's more of a win that the BMF took the fight on 6 days' notice.
I agree. I think he should retain the title just for taking the fight.
Absolutely. Like, he's doing us all a favor. Like, come on. So.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Anything else?
No, that's all I got. We'll see. This is going to be an interesting card. We'll get back to you on Saturday or Sunday night.
We're out.